Yeah, you were up all night.
I got an email too from my boss.
What is up, guys? Episode number 983.
What'd he
Holy
say?
shit. Let's bang
He
around.
was like, you've done nothing on days. I'm like, I know. Sorry.
Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys.
That's the Bruno Mars song.
117, let's go. Holy shit! Get wrecked, motherfucker! Get wrecked, motherfucker!
Get fucking wrecked.
Get wrecked, motherfucker!
Shout to all my lost boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys.
Be connected! That's really
The
loud.
Island Boy Shane in the house. The real Bitcoin, baby.
Hey there, Steve.
We got a buddy Cross out there today.
Hey there, Steve.
Hey there, sheepy.
Down for the crypto! BlackSheep show, baby! Episode number 908 motherfucking today. We got Illinois Shane, we got Chris Cross, and then we got Barack. Who's Seattle 1982? Toasty approved, he says. Toasty approved of what? Woo! Yeah. Oh yeah, Toasty approved Bitcoin. Right. What is up, guys? How y'all doing today? What's up, Island Boy?
What up?
Yes. I love it. I love being right sometimes, guys. We got a $117 Bitcoin.
It's like up what, 25 bucks since yesterday?
It's all, yeah, it's up a grip. Yeah, I went to sleep like right around here and just fucking rip. What did we do? Where did I go to sleep at? Somewhere in there. I don't know, but this motherfucker just kept going, dude. You can blast them off all day. If you don't want a $117 Bitcoin, then don't buy it. All right, here goes the fucking the ARC. What's the price at today? What's the price at today? Let's see. All right. Satoshi approved. Okay, we got 6 people out there, guys. Welcome. Happy fucking Thursday. Happy Thursday.
This is Skrillex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only DJ like this that I can stand.
fuck? Hello, Key.
No, I did not. Didn't he like? There was a big debacle too with it coming out. So
Yeah, just some code glitch.
another perfect launch, huh?
Yep. We already beat that horse up today.
Speaking of, why isn't Sheep Token out? Because he promised that.
Donnie should be on the stream today. You can ask him.
Yeah, because he promised 3D would not be putting us to the side, and
yeah, no, we're as far as I know, we're coming right up next. So.
I know everyone kept coming in our fucking shit the last few days mad. Where's Donnie? He hasn't launched. I don't know. This isn't fucking strong.
Yeah, just been going through some shit. We were in the voice chat talking to him earlier, dude. You weren't
really?
there. So. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, well, I figured he was just working because I was like, look, he's probably working. Fucking leave him alone, but don't bother us because we don't know where this isn't strong hands chat.
Yeah, no, he's just going through some shit.
Poor Donnie. He's always going through some shit.
He almost ended up in the hospital, I guess. So. It is what it is.
Drink, what, not drinking, right?
No, just some other shit. He'll probably talk about it. All right. Cool. Oh.
Yeah, I'm fucking. What's going like? Holy shit! ARC is just dropping. So, are you just doing 100% withdrawals now on your?
Yeah,
all your
I'm almost considering going to 0.5% because like I'd probably still be making more money at 0.5% than doing the split and shit that I'm doing now. I mean, what the fuck? You know, like if this is just tanking.
Yeah, bro. I hate how people just disappear too as soon as shit starts going wrong. Like
gotta get as much fucking money out of this bitch as you can.
I know, like we all still like Atlas. I think everyone still has respect for him, but he's disappeared as soon as like the price started going down. You know, I hate when people do that.
Well, I mean, they still do their AMAs every day or whatever.
Are they? Because I don't think he's done anything wrong, but what a lot of people like when you disappear all of a sudden, just like people were trying to think that Manfred and Donnie were doing something wrong, and it was like, no, shut the fuck up.
I love to have them on the stream, you know.
Yeah, leave them alone. They're working.
We did a little air card thing the other day. But.
Yeah, I miss him coming around. He's a cool guy. I like fucking Atlas.
What day is it? 5 or 6? Set timer for 40 minutes.
No. At least E&J can quit. Dude, E&J will find any excuse to day drink. Come on. He don't need an excuse, dude. Oh, I'm waiting for Donnie to put this out.
Right.
He might give excuses, but he don't need them.
Today, Thursday. Tuesday. This is a hybrid.
Australian metalcore band Polaris guitarist Ryan Sue dies at 26. Oh. I don't know if I've ever heard of that band. Have you ever heard of Polaris?
No.
Me neither.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's some Australian band. And I guess their guitarist just died at 26.
Huh.
Who's that? Who's coming in? Donnie. Oh, maybe Donnie
There
knows.
he is.
Why isn't it popping in? It's not let. Oh, there it goes. What up, Donnie?
Hello.
Hey, Donnie, question. Do you know who an Australian metalcore band named Polaris is?
I think I've heard the name before.
Okay, just because I just got a little thing saying that their 26-year-old guitarist died.
Oh, Jesus. What?
Cause of death is not revealed yet.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's no good, man. Damn.
Damn, he was in that band for 10 years and he was only 26. It's a long time. Okay, yeah.
This one's got the Doors in it, Shane. Got the what it's got everybody, well, except for Jim Morrison, right? So you said, Donnie?
Yeah. Yeah, the Doors.
Yeah.
Robbie and Ray. Yep.
Yeah.
What, this song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the Doors in it.
Skrillex and the Doors.
Oh, that's cool.
You hear the lead that's playing right now? That's actually the Doors guitarist.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Woo! That's good. That's all right.
So in the main chat, I'm gonna post a
You post what?
I'm gonna post the making of Breaking a Sweat, that video I was telling you about, where they actually get in the studio with Skrillex. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Damn, you're a big fucking DJ when you're getting legends like that playing.
Well, it was actually completely by surprise, and let me tell you exactly how it happened. Right, basically, the video I just posted is from what they call the Regeneration Tour. Right, it was basically 8 DJs or thereabouts, like big name DJs, right, and they put a bunch of genres in a bucket, and they sort of had to draw out, like at random, what they were going to work with. Skrillex just so happened to draw the card of working with rock music, right? And you know, he got to work with the Doors because they were on board with it, you know. Yeah, but they even made something out there called country dubstep, right, or cunt step.
That's funny. Cunt step.
Yep.
Who, the Doors did, or who made that?
No, that wasn't the Doors. That was just another genre from one of the other artists.
Who made the cunt step?
I'd have to find out. I'll go back and look it up.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, shit. Drip still dripping. Supposedly we got DDD coming this week.
Ooh.
Does that mean like this week as in before Sunday or what? Who knows?
You know what makes me feel old is that this very tour that I'm talking about with all these different genres and shit, it was made 11 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, shit. Huh.
Yeah, there you go. It's in the main chat there. Pretty Lights called Wayfaring Stranger.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the cunt.
Yeah,
What do you call it?
cut step.
Cunt step. Yeah.
There we go. Now that sounds a little more.
That's cunt step.
I could hear the fucking. Oh, I thought that was. I was looking at.
Go in a little bit further.
The cunt step.
Yeah.
It's hard and steep, but golden feet just beyond me.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day. BlackSheep didn't even know who First to Last was, and he just knew him as Skrillex. So is this the Doors with Skrillex again?
No.
No. This is the cunt step.
But who is it? Like,
I'm just a wayfaring stranger traveling through.
like, who are these people? Are these all like? Is this like an all-star group?
Okay, so let me tell you about it. It's Regeneration is a documentary film that follows DJ Premier, Pretty Lights, The Crystal Method, Mark Ronson, and Skrillex.
Okay, the Crystal Method was from Vegas.
There you go.
Yep, I remember seeing them like 20 years ago, dude. Like at where I don't even remember where. It was one of the nightclubs in Vegas.
I make all my records and
they were pretty big. They were very, very like relevant.
Actually, when
I think I've seen this before.
Yeah.
I use my laptop, my headphones. You know. It's been nonstop touring since October last year. You know, U.S., Australia, all over Europe and Canada. I'm on tour. My first love as a genre, I mean, when I was young, was always rock. It was huge for me. My parents were always.
Oh, you're gonna end up getting a copyright strike for this, probably.
Probably.
All right.
And the Doors are these.
I get copyright strike for everything I play.
When I was young, and never thought I would do anything that had anything to do with them. But tomorrow we'll be working with the Doors. It's crazy.
So those two programs he's using, Ableton Live for the main studio, and that multiple knob synthesizer, that's called Native Instruments Massive.
Hey, man.
You right?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. So, what's your hometown?
LA. You know, my dad brought me up on the Doors, and been a huge fan ever since. So
But
it's
he's
pretty
so
special for
ugly,
me,
dude.
Very full circle as well.
Right?
Them big old glasses and his big old nose. It looks like some fucking joke.
It looks like his haircut looks like he had a fight with a lawnmower.
Honestly, he looks like a lesbian girl is what I think he looks like.
guitar, keyboard.
I think he's a super talented guy, though, dude. You know, super. I mean, he's the first DJ that I've ever been like, wow, that guy's good and I like him. And then I found out he was Sonny afterwards. So I was like, wait a minute here.
And here it comes.
I'll never forget when I found that out because I told someone I finally found a DJ that I like. And they're like, who? I'm like, Skrillex. They're like, you know, that's Sonny from First to Last. I'm like, you're a damn liar. And I Googled it and I was like, you're damn right.
Uh-huh.
Can work with that.
Heck yeah. Like I said,
okay. Let's go back to square one.
Now here's where the magic happens. Check this out.
we're at 175.
Okay, wait a minute. Give me a tempo like this.
Oh yeah, that organ totally sounds fucking like the Doors.
Let's go ahead and just jam over the top of the whole thing. Put it on 1, 2.
Yeah, let me make this real quick. You guys' levels are good?
My levels are good.
You want me to just run this and you guys just jam this thing?
Pump the living shit out of it, man.
So this is like something that is like a big thing that they put together. Or...
One, two, three, four. I don't even think it really hit me until playing together.
Jamming out with the
You just
doors.
get these chills and you realize these guys are.
You
the
should
Doors.
also be like, yeah!
They weren't looking at each other, but they're listening to each other and this jam.
Hey, this is more for Donnie. Yeah, that one there.
Yeah, okay, and you know what?
Johnny.
I got a response to this. I got a fucking response to this. All right, I'm going to fucking let it go for a second, right? So, first of all, why is it up to me? Where are you guys buying it? Are you just buying your own coin or are you sinking your money into every other fucking bullshit thing out there?
Well,
You just
Donnie,
waste money
everybody-
constantly on every other program out there, and you just need to focus on the fact that you have working technology here. You're
Donnie,
letting yourselves
Donnie,
down.
We're a year and a half behind schedule. You
For
don't have
what?
a right. You don't have a right to say shit to anybody. We're a
For
year and a half
what?
behind, because of you. We're a year and a half behind schedule. You want to do this on
Behind schedule for what, Shane?
When the fuck did we say we were gonna put out that motherfucking woolshed, bro? A year and a half ago. Don't start this shit with me right here.
Damn.
Everybody's waiting on you. On you. A year and a half of everybody. I've lost over $100,000 waiting on you. You promised that 3D would not be put before sheep. It has. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That-
well, I had
you
to pay
wanna
my
yell-
fucking rent, man.
You want to yell at people, other people. You got to take some responsibility. I love
Hey,
you.
look, I'm not for a minute saying that I'm not, I'm not behind, okay?
But
I
don't
own
yell at
that,
them.
right?
Don't yell at them, okay? We, if anybody, all of us.
Look,
are responsible.
all
Not
I'm
you.
saying,
We
all
are.
I'm saying is that
Not
the
them.
price of sheep is entirely irrelevant to where any other development is, okay? The price of sheep should be building up. People should be buying the sheep token, okay? The fact that people have sold is not my damn
They lost
fault.
faith in you, 100%. People DM me and they're like, "I've lost all faith in Donnie. I'm sorry. I'm out of sheep."
I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I said, I needed to pay my rent, okay? And I can't do that if I'm making fucking $20 off a fee splitter, man.
Well, if it was launched a year and a half ago, you would have been making all that money for the last year and a half.
I would not have been. I can tell you that right now. But
We're at
Yes, you-
Bitcoin.
the lot quicker it's out, the quicker you get paid. I've been explaining this to you for a year and a half. It's basic common sense.
Oh my
It's called
god,
piecework.
dude. $128. Holy fuck.
But this isn't even the spot to talk about it because
Yeah.
it's not just Donnie's fault. My point, Donnie, is that let's not get mad at them. We got to be mad at us, right? You, me, sheep, if anybody, right? Us, not them. We can't yell at them because they're.
Look, I'm not particularly mad at anyone in particular, right? I'm just look,
I
you
get it.
guys
I just
have
don't-
working technology right now. What is there not to use about the working technology that you have? You all say that, you know, there's this
it's
wonderful
not
thing
what
out there,
we-
that wonderful thing, but nobody has taken the time to understand what I've already given you guys. Yeah, we're going to get to the point of what we need to build out for sure. 100%, right? But for people to stand there and ignore the fact that you literally have one of the most powerful contract sets in the history of EVM. Elite token is nothing to sneer at. If people actually understood what it does, and
but people don't care about that. All they
and
you gotta
that's
think
not
that
my problem.
It is
you
because
know.
their bottom line is they're looking at their bottom line of what development has been like that we have been saying was going to come.
So why the fuck did I waste all my time on that then, man? Because fucking if people just don't care, then what the fuck am I doing?
No, they're to the point. That's the thing, Donnie. When people
No, they never cared to begin with. They never cared to begin with.
Donnie, it's been a year and a half since we were trying to have it launched a year and a half ago. You know, so you got to understand. You can't yell at Well Miner or that's like, okay, I'm just going to use an example. Like sometimes when people ask, say, BT a question like about Trump, right? It sets him off, right? About Trump. If you ask him about elephant, he's cool. You ask him about Trump, boo, he gets set off, right? But but because of that, a lot of people say, well, then fuck that. I'm not putting money into BT's thing because he can't, because
and that is just so counterintuitive. Oh, I'm just not going to put money into it anymore. It needs to reabsorb liquidity so it can actually grow to the point where it can recover. But I'm just going to stand here and stick my head in the sand. Total sense.
As an example, I spent about 110, 112,000. I've invested in. I've never sold one, right? Not one.
Bitcoin 130.
I've lost a lot of money, but see, for me, it's also different because I'm part of the team. I'm part of the system. As the other people that are just specifically investors, I mean, not that 100 and some thousand isn't killing me that I'm down, but you got to think as the investor.
Well, man, look, okay, can we stop attributing all of this to just me? I mean, let's remember, we launched on a network where we started at 50 cents a piece for the base unit, and their actions brought it down to 5 cents a piece. I'm sick of people pretending like they've lost so many hundreds of thousands just at my hands. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
No, but if we had a working product by now, which you have a problem ever producing in anything, we would have been making money all this time. I would have been making passive income off of that. So
you would have been making a hyperinflationary token with the same theory as Drip.
It doesn't matter. It still would have been fucking. I would have still been having something. It would have been a source of income instead of a year and a half. Do you know what it like? How many no coiners I brought into this, and after a year and a half, they're even still like, dude, I've lost so much money. And what can I tell them? Sorry, we're still waiting on our developer. That's the only thing I could tell them. Sorry. We're still waiting for him to give us a finished product. Sorry, we're still waiting for a finished product. And I love you to death, and I know you can do it. I know you can, but I think sometimes I
just don't get why people are constantly holding their hand out for more. It's like, okay, it's coming.
For more,
let me get there.
Well, you've had a fucking year and a half. Dude, any other job, your ass would have been fucking fired almost a year and a half ago.
Any other job, I would have also been getting paid regularly.
Right, and that's what you would have been getting. Okay, Donnie, this is why I fucking don't like talking to the public. Okay, let me explain this to you in the stupidest, basic, simplest terms. You get paid for producing work. When you do not produce a product, you don't get fucking paid. It's called piecework. If you would have put that shit out in like the 2 months like we were planning, you would have gotten a good ass payday for the amount of time you put in. Now, oh no, your payday sucks. And I agree with you 100%. And I get that from you. Your payday sucks, but it's your fucking fault because you've taken a year and a half. Bottom fucking line. I've worked jobs for piecework. If I take 7 hours or 7 minutes, I got paid the same on that job. So it was in my best interest to finish that job as quickly as I can, but efficiently to where I never had to go back to it and fix it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't like you.
I never said I'm not doing it, right?
Investors. I know, but at investors and blame them. We do not blame investors for our shit not being done. We're not like those other people.
Not
You're
once have
better
I
than
done
them.
that. Not
You're
once
better
have I
than them.
done that.
Today you did,
Look,
though.
the reason I'm yelling is because nobody sees what you have already got. If everybody's
we have
just
vaults, we have vaults, big fucking deal. That's not what we wanted. That was not what was people wanted. The wool shed, people wanted. You said, "Oh, I finally got it done," and then we never had a meeting. And all of a sudden, Donnie's telling us that we're not doing it this way anymore. And I remember, like, even the other board members is like, "When the fuck did anyone ever have a meeting about this? When does Donnie get to decide what we're gonna launch? He's supposed to give us what we asked for."
Man, to be perfectly honest, around that time, there was a lot of time where 4 out of 5 board members weren't here. It was just Sheep and me trying to plan and get something out. I mean, okay, fair enough, probably not the right way to go, but at the same time, it's like
it was never just you and Sheep. You guys never took the time then to say, "Hey," because you know me, I will be there. The only one who sometimes is harder to get maybe is if JP or Mad Dog's working. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's fair enough. I got understanding for that, like, dude, like I said, I'm not yelling at the investors, okay, about about this, okay. I am frustrated that people aren't looking at what they've already got. This is for your woolshed to work, you need to work the elite token stuff as well. That's the whole design that we made, is that the sheep and the X sheep would be the two things that prop up the referral layer and the rate layer, right? And for those two things to work, we need people focused on sheep token. This is exactly like BT telling you that Trunk will get back to peg when people focus on elephant. Exactly that. We need the ecosystem gears to turn, and they're not going to turn while people are jumping up and down about where's this.
Donnie, okay, we'll use other people that have gone. Well, there's another developer, we're not going to say names, who has had a lot of delays, right, throughout his history, right? And so
3 minutes,
even though he's not even a developer, a front man, I should say, even though he is put out the best DeFi thing probably most of us ever have seen. I don't know of anything better than what he's done. People are still scared as fuck to put any money into him now, because what do they say? Well, his delays. I don't want to deal with his delays. He doesn't put, he says that he's going to put it out here, but and that's a person with a very, very huge following, very big name, bigger than all of ours. You know what I mean? And people are still scared. Or BT, people get scared when they don't see production. They know that you're capable of it, but if they don't see it, they're not going to see the value in keeping sheep and holding sheep.
So destroying the value that they have managed to build is entirely the right move.
Well,
you guys have a mechanic that perpetually reduces the circulating supply with every move you make.
Maybe they need
you
their
have
money.
Staking mechanics which enable you guys to accumulate more sheep, which will help you in the wool shed, right? But that's the thing, people don't understand that, or maybe they just don't want to listen, right? But you have sheep, which reduces in circulating supply, so that's reducing the dilution of liquidity per token with every single move made, every time the fee splitter goes off. You have staking of X sheep, which allows people... Okay, no, for a second, please. Okay, look, you have staking, which allows you to accumulate more of the base unit than anyone else, right? So you have a way to accumulate more while we're still building this. It's taken me a year and a half. Fair enough. I earned that. I'm not refuting for a second. I probably could have done better, gone faster, And I'm sorry for exploding the way that I have, right? But when people don't want to look at the core mechanics of what they already have and understand that they need to drive that to make the next pieces happen, then there's very little that I can do, man. Like I said, the only reason I'm out building other things elsewhere is literally because I have bills to pay. I have rent to pay. I don't have a traditional job like other people do. I don't have a bunch of income that I can fall back on. I don't have fancy cars that I can sell to meet my fucking obligations.
You caused me, with your delays, to lose over $100,000, and I've never said, "Hey, you fucking motherfucker." Like, okay, I have bills to pay. You think I could afford to lose over $100,000? You think all those board members could each afford to lose $100,000 to $200,000? We can't. But it's the delays why people have taken their money and ran. So they've taken our money and ran.
I don't know, man. Maybe we shouldn't have fucking done any of this because honestly, the whole thing was created one day. We were on the voice chat drinking, and I said, "Wouldn't it be funny if we had a sheep token?" Next thing you know, 10 minutes later, it exists. And honestly, you just took a rookie dev under your wing. And look, I don't know.
Oh, we know
Maybe
that now. Like we knew you were a rookie, but
we gave you a chance, though.
Yeah, and that's exactly
you're a
it.
good human being. And I always tell everyone too, Donnie, when people. Anytime people like try and give us a hard time about blah blah Donnie can never finishing, I say, you know, one thing you never have to worry about, Donnie, you can fucking trust him. And when people say, well, why hasn't people honestly ask, why hasn't Donnie been fired and you guys replace him? And I said, because first of all, trust in this industry and what we're trying to do, trust is like 80-90% of any of this shit. And we know 100% we trust you, right? If we
buy you a bunch of Bitcoin, ENJ.
If the price goes to shit, we know it's not because you stole it, right? And I always tell people.
I was about to say, look, trust is my prime currency here. I literally control over $100,000 of you guys' money in one contract, and then the entire market cap in the other. You know.
Yeah, and that's why I always go back to letting people know, like maybe you might find someone who's good in another way than Donnie, but is that person trustworthy? Is that person going to turn around and fucking rug and steal all the fucking liquidity and run off? And we never fucking.
You just can't take that chance, can you?
Like Donnie, we know, and for anyone who's watching, none of you may know what Donnie looks like. You guys may not know his legal name, but we do. All of us do. We get on meetings. All of us show obviously BlackSheep and I show our face all the time. Donnie shows his face. JP, all of them. We all show our faces on meetings. So, and that's another thing too. I always tell people we know exactly who Donnie is. Donnie knows exactly who we all are. Like you've told
exactly. The whole reason why that happened is literally because it gave you guys a token to trust. You know,
and that's the thing. We can trust you. That's why I always tell people, look, we can trust him. And then that's when some people say, well, when does trust versus
reliability or production or those sorts of things?
And it's
fair enough.
And people are right, and I'm like, I don't really.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, 100%.
My response is, we trust Donnie, and he's a good person. You know,
look, let's put it this right. Probably wasn't the place to bring it up, and like I said, I apologize for exploding. Okay, it wasn't right. So.
Like explode on me or Sheep or whatever,
like I said, rookie dev skills to start out with, okay? And I've had to improve continually, right? But as the space has grown and so has the industry, so has everybody's expectations of what they'd like to see or what they think is the bare minimum that should exist out there, okay? Now, as I've grown through this space, as I've learned how it works, okay, I've built a team of 7 people, including myself, right? I now have a team of specialists in every possible avenue that I need, okay, to get this shit done. You guys saw, okay, if you take a look at stronghandsprotocol.org, okay, that website, yes, like 2 days ago, it was showing a legacy website, okay, the same technology stack that your site is currently built on, okay, but you go there now and you see a full-blown fucking new website, Next.js, fucking React framework, wallet fucking connect, all the good wallet options like I've said we're going to bring. All of that good shit is now stuff that I've had time to study and understand, and that's what we're bringing. It's like, yeah, I take that time.
Did that answer your question well, Miner? See what you started?
And well, Miner, just putting it out there, man. Like I said, I'm not yelling at anyone in particular, okay? I'm not yelling at anyone in particular. I just wish people would take a step back and understand that, look, like I said, BT keeps telling you guys, put money in Elephant because the treasury grows and that's when Trunk goes back to Peg. Just the same as I'm telling you, study your sheep token and start building in that because that's where your wool shed is going to sustain its value too, right? Sheep token is the be-all and end-all end game of it, okay? You guys are going to be selling wool token back for sheep anyway, right? So the more sheep you have...
If we're building on Pulse Chain, then what are we going to do with that? That's why people are kind of hesitant.
This is exactly why we now have to have a meeting. This is exactly why we finally have to get ourselves together and have a fucking meeting.
Yeah.
Now, I said to you guys in the voice chat this morning.
We've been so
that,
busy building hourglasses that we have been able to talk.
So fair enough, okay, and look, my own project took a little precedence for a minute, okay, but the hard yards are done. We're back on regular programming at this stage, okay. So let's get a meeting happening after this fucking stream, then, huh?
Well,
and
I
actually
won't be able to. I've got shit.
That's my favorite line.
I've got shit to go.
I know,
fucking do,
I know, dude. I know. Hey! I don't think you heard my joking tone of voice there, dude.
I didn't.
Okay, I apologize. No, I was trying to be funny about that. I'm like, that's my favorite. Sorry,
Yeah.
no, that was completely misdelivered there.
Okay,
no,
then I apologize for fucking yelling back.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So listen, tell me when you're next available, and let's get this shit sorted, okay?
I have to go to. I have to leave here like in a few minutes and go do some.
Yeah, I got it.
shit.
I have dinner tonight with the.
And then this weekend is overall pretty fucking
Speaking
busy.
of family, there's your daddy.
You ain't got shit to do, son. You get your ass in that meeting.
Nah, dude.
Dad, okay, let's just calm down, dude. Okay, dude. Like,
Shut up, Dad. Give me some pizza rolls.
Yeah, dude. Where do you think I got my pizza roll dicks in his fat ass?
Last time you ate fucking too many pizza rolls and you got the shits.
Yeah, that's true.
And you put in your figure skating competition.
That's
not gonna happen again.
Oh no, dude, that's my ice, right? I'm skating down with the puck, and then all of a sudden I just start dropping this. It just starts running down my leg, and it just leaves a little trail. And everyone's like, is that the shithead guy again? And they all get away, and I score goals. I'm like, dude.
Have you ever seen shit on ice? Go watch Shane skate.
I'm gonna get off from here though. I'm gonna jump on from my phone for probably about
all right, cool.
30 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting to claim this, then I gotta get off here. This arc. So this shit.
Right. So yeah, look, let's find a time when you're all available and let's get this shit happening, okay? Because I hear your concerns and I want to get this done, okay?
Yeah,
so let's find out when Shane's next available or something. You enjoy your dinner, man. Seriously. And yeah.
Yep.
What are you going to eat, sheep?
Pussy.
It's called Johnny Mac.
Nice.
Yeah.
Johnny Mac.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. So, fuck it. Yeah, I guess we better, get some shit together to make it happen. Bloody hell. Don't... Look, I'm just putting it out there. I am going to absolutely scream if the next thing that comes out of anyone's mouth is, migration.
We're going to migrate now? Well, you better put your diaper on, son.
Well, I mean... Yeah, we'll talk about it in the meeting.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, either way, whichever way it works out, we'll get it right. Look, we pretty much like I said. Once I got my token 3D thing out, we were coming back to work on Sheep Token anyway, and I'm bringing my team with me. So,
Nice.
yeah. So yeah, let's.
Nice. We got to pull back on my Bitcoin. Good.
Ooh, no, it needs to keep going up. Thank you very much. No downward action is acceptable.
No, it's doing good, man.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I'm already up like $30. That's fucking sick.
On what?
Cool.
On that wrapped Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna wait to see a little fucking dip in it, and then maybe try and whatever Pulse X I have left, buy like maybe 2 of them, but no.
Yeah, it's 115 now. It was all the way up to 132.
Oh shit! So there has been a little dip. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's super volatile because just since we've been on the show, it's done that. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, my all my shit over obviously on Pulses ain't worth shit. But at this point, I hate to admit it, but I think too that I probably have a better chance of keeping my money, putting it there, than keeping it on Pulse or Pulse X.
Yeah,
which is fucking mind blowing. That that fucking Pulse and people just or is it because they're not using the network? Is that what the real problem is?
No, the real problem is, like it has been for ages, the cancerous mindset of the Hexicans saying that Hex is all they need. Quite literally, that virulent community has scared off every other project from building on Pulse Chain because they're like, oh, if it's not Hex, we're not interested. Fucking total maxi attitude. It's ridiculous. Look, that EVM is going to crash and burn if Titans do not get welcomed by the community. You Hexicans need to realize that half the reason why Ethereum is so damn successful and why there's so much liquidity to come to your little program is because there are other projects out there creating the volume, creating the activity, building the fucking support structures, right? Which drive all of this extra shit. It's not just one product that will make the world go round, okay?
Oh, I know. BlackSheep and I used to have that fight.
And honestly, that is honestly what the problem is with Pulse Chain, is that nobody wants to build over there because everybody just gets shouted out by the maxis, you know?
Yeah.
And not in a good way, you know?
I know. Trust me, I know what you mean.
But check this out. We already see the vision, and that's exactly why we built on Pulse Chain, right? Because look at this. Right? It's like I keep saying, Pulse 3D is going to be the ultimate fucking winner in this scenario, right? Because look, Pulse X has a permanently deflating supply, okay? Can't be reminted, can only be burnt off, bought back and burned by all of those trading fees on Pulse X. So we get some decent projects that also use Pulse X token, or, you know, even if trading volume picks up, okay, there's still that permanently deflating circulating supply, just like Sheep token, right? So Pulse X 3D is going to keep fluctuating in value, locking more under the price floor, and so people are going to use Pulse X 3D as a hedge against any downward motion in that token. But at the same time, think about this. 1% of all the deposits in those token 3D contracts is going back up to Pulse 3D, right? So Pulse 3D price floor keeps locking up more Pulse, right? And so that keeps on going up and to the right. Eventually speaking, the economics lay out that you're going to win. That's all there is to it. Look at the numbers and think about accumulation-wise. You're going to win. All you really need to do is stack your loose change and encourage other projects to build on the network. But while there are other projects out there that are too scared to build because they'll be yelled at and fucking chased away by a bunch of maxis who think their coin's the greatest, it's just never going to work out. You know, and I'm not the only one voicing these opinions either, because we have hardcore Hexicans out there on Twitter saying exactly the same thing, wondering why the hell their value isn't going up, wondering why the hell people aren't using the network, why adoption's going down, why ink is tanking in price. Is all because of exactly that.
Well, it's because they all are fucking idiots too that still will not face the facts of what the fuck Richard Hart really is, dude. They just
look, that part matters very little when it comes to actual tokenomics. I'm not ignoring for a second that, you know, his history or his past.
No,
nobody refutes that. Right?
You got to think tokenomics. You always think like that too much, like that's what runs under everything. A lot of it, you got to think is human nature and psychology of people too. That's the thing that a lot of people don't factor into all this shit.
Right.
There's that aspect too. Just like with our shit, like people see it going down, they don't see what they want, and so they get scared and they dump and run.
Yeah.
And that's the psychology, even with like when I've talked with Evan about, like, I don't think that you can gauge the psychology when you do TA. You know, that's the one thing.
Yeah, I mean, look, TA is just pure numbers and movements. You're exactly right. There's literally no human register of emotion there or psychology. So very, very difficult to tell whether what you're seeing is true or an entire fake out.
Because with Hexicans, there's a lot of emotion involved because they are like a cult. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and that's it too. You know, look, every community that grows a strong community like that, like, you know, lots of very focused people is going to get that way. But yeah, like I said, I think really the biggest problem with Pulse Chain right now is that more projects need to come over. You know, they need to get native USDC and USDT enabled, which Richard has started campaigning the community to hit up. Right? It can't just be him. Everybody needs to be going and voting on the boards that Tether and Circle put up for USDC. Right? You can go and vote today. You know, put USDC and USDT on Pulse Chain. Go do it. Go find the links on Richard's Twitter page if you're not already blocked by him, and go vote. And then what you need to do is look at all the other projects that you're in. Okay, all of the wonderful ones that you've enjoyed on BSC, ETH, Phantom, wherever else. Okay, and encourage them to come build on Pulse Chain as well. Tell them specifically, do stuff with Pulse and Pulse X, because that's how we drive the volume. That's how people will start winning on Pulse Chain. Right, and most importantly, come sink those gains into strong hands, because
now me playing devil's advocate, what a lot of those other people could say those other things though is maybe they don't like Richard Hart the way he presents himself. Maybe they think
look, he can't dress. He's got no swag. Fucking
yeah, but some people like me personally, that was before I even knew he was a part of Hex. I was like, because people would share the little gifts. I was like, who's this fucking douchebag ass motherfucker? Like I could just tell by the little gifts, like the way he was dressed.
Man, honestly, okay, you know what? Let's just think for a second though. Out of anybody in the crypto space that has an appearance problem, okay, I don't think it's Richard. Okay, Richard's all right when you look at that bloody Nick, whatever his name is, that fucking Egyptian dude with the weird ass eyebrows.
I'm not sure who that is.
The Can Devs Do Something guy. You know?
Oh God, I can't stand that guy either. He's a fucking Richard Hart. He's same fucking type. Exact same type.
But hold on a second. Let me ask you a question, okay? If you had to stand there and look at one of them for 30 seconds, okay, and you had to pick either one, you can't skirt around this. Which one would be standing there?
That's a hard. I don't even think I can answer that. I think I'd have to roll a dice. Because they're equally annoying. The only difference I would say, if with Richard Hart versus that Nick Hard Rock or Hard Rock Nick, whatever his name is, is that dude claims a billionaire, right? He's full of shit. He ain't no fucking billionaire. However, Richard Hart is a billionaire, but Richard Hart also got it by conning his followers.
Well, I mean, look, potato, but I mean, yeah. One of them at least looks like he initiated a blockchain. The other just reeks of insecurity issues.
Well, dude, have you seen how much weight that fucking Nick dude has lost?
Nope.
Dude,
because I know for a fact he looked like a sack of potatoes.
No, bro, he looks like he got AIDS or something. He's dropped so much weight so fast.
Well, I mean,
he's not even recognizable other than his douchebaggery that he spews, you know?
Wow, really?
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he's lost so much weight, dude. It's crazy. It was a couple months ago. Somebody shared a video, and he's like, yeah, I did all this, and it, and I'm not sick or something. He's talking about it wasn't drugs or surgery, but a lot of weight.
Jesus, that's no good. Well, I mean, look, I don't like the guy at all, but I hope he's all right.
Me too. That's what I was just about to say. As much as I can't stand the guy, like even Richard Hart, I
look, man.
A complete shitbag.
Well, Miner, I need to control my shit. But yeah, you're welcome.
What does that say? I can't see it.
It says, "Thanks for the sheep update, Donnie. Sorry, I started a fight." Hey, it wasn't a fight. It was a brief misunderstanding. We're fine.
Yeah,
right.
And trust me, I've yelled at Donnie way worse than that in private. That's the thing too is that's one thing too with Donnie that we're lucky, or all of us board members. Sheeps and I've screamed and yelled at each other in the background. Donnie, everybody. But guess what? We never hold and take it personal. We always try and figure out
That's it, man. Because we got bigger fish to fry than that. We realize there's a bigger purpose in mind, and we're all more mature than that anyway. You know, or at least some of us give off the facade of that. But
I don't.
Yeah. No, but guys, look, yeah, Shane, when you're done with your shit, man, let's find a time, let's get a meeting happening, and let's get the fucking ball rolling, because you guys do deserve a finished ecosystem, okay? You kind of already have one, and that's the point I'm trying to make, but at the same time, you guys did ask for a two-parter where you have your token and your woolshed, so let's try and make that happen, huh?
Yeah, well, and I still think that some of the development you want to do over on Pulse Chain, that potentially is completely different than BNB. I think that's cool too. I think that's a good idea. Give people multiple options. Okay, cry about this, then go over there if you don't like it, and do it over there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, what I really want is for people to have the diversified options that they're after. I mean, look, one of the biggest problems as well is that we were constantly updating the way that things were going to work. We spent quite a bit of time iterating through what works and what doesn't in an ROI DApp, right? So there were those moments where, you know, obviously our understanding has changed. And so I would like to give people most of what they want without compromising sustainability and security. You know what I mean? It's a very difficult line to walk when you're kind of half inventing the stuff at the same time. I mean, we've forked other people's work, sure, but a lot of this I have to invent as well. So, but we will get there. We will get there. Yeah. Damn.
Seems volatile as fuck. I love it.
Shane, I'm sorry, you do, man. You need to get a new cap, though.
This is my summertime one.
It does. It reminds me so much of Fred Durst, dude. Like,
now, Fred Durst don't turn his shit up like this. At least he never used to.
No, he doesn't. But he wears a red cap, though.
Well, he used to, and he'd wear it backwards, though.
Hey, there you go. Now you look like you belong in the video clip for Break Stuff.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, look at him. I'm stepping on it like BlackSheep does with his truck.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get that
right there. That right there is a true degen, a true sheep token holder right there. Look, we will get there. At no point has it ever been said, nah, fuck you guys, I'm out, right? Well, I just said it then, but I didn't mean it. Look, we will get there. Whether it takes us a year, whether it takes us 2, I hope it doesn't.
No, Donnie.
Yeah. See, there we go.
Remember, I got a passport now. I can come pay you a visit. I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, you know what? When you get here, the first thing that's going to be waiting is a fucking beer, mate.
Well, I knew it wouldn't be a gun because you guys don't have any of those in your country.
Well, it's definitely not going to be a Bud Light, that's for sure.
Well, it better be a damn good beer then. Because
mate,
I prefer dark beer.
Wait, what?
I prefer dark beer, too.
You like dark beer. Okay, see, so you wouldn't like what I drink then, because I drink Cooper's Pale Ale.
I used to like Pale Ale. Now I can't stand it. Any of those Pale Ale, any of the IPAs. Any of that shit. I prefer like
do you do beer, bro?
What?
Huh?
Does Sheep do beer?
Sheep drinks beer.
Yeah, it depends on
my preference, like for like a beer, like I barely drink, but when I do, usually it'll be like beer nowadays, and it'll be like Newcastle or Negra Modelo. Those are my 2 favorites.
2 that I've never heard of, but I'm definitely trying when I get over there.
So Newcastle's British. It's originally from Newcastle, England, and then Modelo is the Negra Modelo is Mexican.
Isn't that the same one that ENJ drinks?
He drinks the regular Modelo, I think, the light one.
Ah, okay. That's because he's a lightweight.
Yeah. Only men drink. And occasionally, I don't mind like amber ales either. But
I gotta be honest. I really gotta broaden the palate because, like, I mean, aside from there's this other one out here. There's a dark ale called Tooheys Old, right? my stepfather used to drink that like no tomorrow, right? But I've only really tried that one. One called Great Northern, and then there's my usual Coopers. But Great Northern's pretty good too. I mean, it's cat piss, but
That's a local one.
no, it's just one that's over here. I've no idea where it comes from, if it's local or if it's international. Fuck knows. I just drink it because it's cheap by the jug. You go at the pub and you pay you go at the pub and pay $20 for a jug, which gets you like 3 schooners. So
you probably could find those two that I mentioned.
I gotta go to dinner, so I gotta get out.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's yeah, we'll catch up later then, boys.
Catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.
All right.
Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, 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 Lambo, yellow, Lambo, shooting to the moon,
and go.
I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. Let's go, guys. Palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm. Lambo, yellow, Lambo, win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm. Let's go, guys. Palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm, palm.
The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? What are you doing? Okay, stop. We'll go out for a walk. Ma! Come get this fucking dog. It's pissing all over the floor. You gonna look me in the face like it's okay? Go ahead. Go take a shit while you're at it. Ma, come get Malone.
Hey, I got a question for you. What do all the girls say to guys with big dicks?
I don't know.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.